So it's time for our round table discussion. We'll bring back Mario Carreras,
our expert on. You may remember Mario from our episode on sex in space. He was an expert panelist that we brought in for that. We're gonna make some room for him here, and so we're gonna welcome back Mario Carreras for this roundtable discussion.
We'll just come sit.
Thank you for having me again.
Where's he going? So, this is our first PooKing roundtable discussion.
It's probably going to be our last.
You just recently bought a PlayStation 3, didn't you?
Yes.
And then returned it 4 hours later?
Yeah, I returned it the very same day, realizing that I didn't have any games for it. I don't have a big, big screen TV.
You didn't think about it.
Were you not aware that you have to have games for a video game system?
I thought about buying a couple games for it, but the games are, they're like $60 each.
Yet you still spent the $450 on the system, and then you didn't.
Well, I mean, I was moving, so I thought maybe, I'll get this, and I'll get a TV once I get down there. So I got it for the Blu-ray disc player because it's probably the cheapest Blu-ray disc player you can find.
Yeah,
now.
You bought a PlayStation 3 before you owned a TV.
No, I own a TV, just not a high-definition TV, which is kind of pointless without it, and that is why I returned it. It was an impulse buy.
$450 impulse buy?
That's, yeah.
I used to do that before I had a girlfriend. I would just go buy packs and packs of condoms just to get ready for the one day.
When I was a kid on cross-country trips, I bought one of the coin ones in a seedy gas station just because I wanted to know what it felt like.
When you were a kid?
Well, like 7th grade, 8th grade.
I thought you were talking about video games for a second.
No, I bought a condom
right.
from a gas station.
But how old were you when you
see what it felt like going in? I don't understand.
I just wanted to see what it felt like to put on a condom.
But how old were you?
I was in 7th or 8th grade.
Was this
so 12, 13-ish?
Yeah.
You're just starting to feel the funny feelings and...
Yeah, and I put it on and...
What kind of boners do you do?
They're laughers.
Actually, that seems about right.
Mario watches porn and just goes,
that tickles! Have you ever done jumping jacks naked? And it just goes like...
I don't like to challenge the structural integrity of my junk too much.
You have to.
No, I don't want to test the limits.
You got a military test that shit. Speaking of dicks, I have this. Babies born on
8808 at 808 8 pounds 8 ounces.
Yeah.
Was what you're trying to say.
Meaning that there was a baby or two born on August 8th, 2008 at 8 o'clock and 8 minutes, and it weighed 8 pounds 8 ounces.
So what?
And that's a news story that made it onto the AP wire. Here's my question. Was there a news editor somewhere as this date approached who said, okay, we're going to wait until 8:08.
Is that what newscasters sound
Yeah.
like? Just
we're gonna check all the babies and see how many were born 8 pounds 8 ounces, and we're gonna find one. Damn it! Was this prepared for, or do you think he just came upon it and he was looking it up and he goes, wait a second, 808, and it's 8 pounds 8 ounces?
What's funny is
yeah. So whoever put this through must have been high. That's it. It's not proving
the editor.
That. Yeah, he's like, whoa. Oh,
it probably,
check it out.
Yeah, it probably made his day at the news station. He was probably just sitting there God, I hate my job, and then this comes up. He's like, whoa, man, this is going on the news tomorrow.
I'm never going to forget 8808.
Because
what
of
were we
this
just talking
golden
about?
child. I
Where
can believe that
were
there was
they
one in
born?
each state. I could.
Xander was born in Cedar
Xander.
Rapids.
That's all anybody's gonna
That's
remember about
definitely
that
the
guy. Lame
Antichrist.
ass name.
Xander?
Xander Jace.
Xander
Rinker.
with like a Z or an X?
Wait, what's
With
his
an
name?
X.
Oh
Xander
my gosh.
Jace Rinker? Dude, what a douchey name.
That is a pretty douchey name.
What is this line about the nurse wanted to shrink the baby?
Do we have shrink baby machines? I didn't know we had that technology. I didn't even know that was an option.
It's called a vice.
Oh, she wanted to shrink the baby to 18 inches instead of 19.5.
That doesn't even matter. There's a 1 in there. It totally ruins it at that point.
I like
All
how
you're
they're-
allowed to have is 8s and 0s.
I like the novelty of it. Just completely like it's all. They don't care about the safety of the baby. It's just we gotta keep going.
We're 8ing the fuck out of this baby.
Like, what if your nurse
Shrink it
came
up to
out?
8. Like, you should go all the way down to 8. That would really.
Your baby was born on 8808 at 808 at 8 pounds 8 ounces.
I gotta make you 88 degrees. We're gonna feed you 8 ounces of food.
Too bad she couldn't be 18 inches. I'd be like, what? Just because there's an 8 doesn't work. Whore.
And that's her last name, correct?